reassess your life, man. Like, really reassess your life and say to yourself, man, I want to make a change. Let's talk about what's going on. How many times, man, how many of y'all have sat here and you've just been unable to focus? I know for me, man, there's times where I'm just unable to focus. My brain is so clouded. I have so many things going on in my mind that is just impossible to maintain. So many times that I think of a task, I go to the next task, I go to the next task, I go to the next task. All in the head, you just keep revolving these tasks. And honestly, you can't even win, because as soon as you think about doing one of the tasks, you just literally think about the next one. As soon as you sit down, you pick your phone up and you're looking at your phone and you're scrolling because you're thinking of something else. And over time, man, it just, damn, is that shit hard. And I know that I'm not probably the only one who has those types of thoughts or that type of mindset or the way that your mind works and operates. And sometimes, man, it just is a lot. So I want you to know that if you're feeling that way, dude, it's completely normal for you to feel that way. The issue is you got to try to find a way to calm yourself back down. Now, I know for me, going on my drives, it's important, man. Once a week, I try to just get on the road, get on the turnpike and just driving, man. Just vibing out. Put some music on. Try to collect my thoughts, especially if it's a nice day out, man. It's really easy for me to just kind of calm back down. Just calm back down, man. Don't think about all the shit the world has piled on you. Don't think about all the shit that you have to worry about, that you got to get under control, because you're trying to control every aspect of life and you just can't, man. It's impossible, because each task cannot be done consecutively together, or, whatever you want to call it, all at once. It's impossible, man. You can only do one thing at a time, or one step to something at a time. And sometimes, man, it'll wear you out. Mentally, you'll be drained. You'll sit there and wonder, damn, dude, I'm so tired today. Why are you so tired? It's because your brain is functioning at 150% of capacity, and you're not able to function like that. You're not able to hold it down like that. You're not able to sit there and say that, okay, I'm good. Yup, I can do this. Yup, I'm going to continue. No, man, because it piles on. People that were close to me in my life, really close to me, they've been on one of these rides before, and these are so important to me, because even when everything is just messed up, everything is going bad, and everything is feeling like you can't get a grasp on moving forward, that you're slipping back, you get in something like this, you just sit down, you don't have to concentrate on anything, man. You're just driving, you're just hanging out. I used to drive tractor trailer, and I remember, man, there was days when I would drive on and I would think to myself, damn, look how beautiful it is. Look how beautiful everything is. I used to go on my rides and I used to look around at different places, and I'd say to myself, and I would take back roads and everything, and just say to myself, wow, look at all these places, man. Look at that house. I wonder what they do. I wonder how they live. I wonder how they feel when they wake up in the morning. What do they feel like? Sometimes you got to think to yourself and say to yourself, man, I just think about what other people feel like. Do they feel the same way I do? Do they think about the same things I do? Do they have the same troubles I do? Do they have the same issues with emotions, with feelings, with thoughts? Do they have the same problems? Are they happy? Are they happy? And I know a lot of the time I'm unhappy. I feel blessed, but a lot of the time I'm unhappy. And some of you guys, I know, you'll feel unhappy. You almost feel like, damn, why should I be unhappy? I'm with you. Because why should we, right? Got amazing vehicles, houses, jobs, careers. Man, I'm doing everything that I think that I wanted to do. But sometimes you do get unhappy. And it's because your mind gets so clouded by things and tasks that you believe that if you don't reach every single task right now, you believe that you're failing. You may not think so outwardly, or you may not recognize it, but a lot of the time that's what you're feeling. You're feeling depressed, you're feeling down but it's because you're feeling like a failure because you were unable to finish what task you believed needed finished. And that's important in the grand scheme of life. As you reach goals and you finish goals, you realize that, man, what the hell do I do next? What do I do? You know, in high school, man, I remember, you know, I thought I wanted to be a certain type of person. I thought that I wanted to hang out with the hood boogers. I thought that I wanted to live that kind of lifestyle. Baggy clothes, drug dealing. I thought that, man, being a rapper and all this shit was the way to go. I mean, I believed like, yo, I can make this work. And obviously that's not correct, right? So you say to yourself, damn, what do I do now? So you had to switch focus, right? I switched focus to doing better in school and picking up sports. And I did significantly well picking up sports differently than I used to do. When I picked football, started late, and I was trash. And I did absolutely everything humanly possible I could to be a better athlete. Twice a day workouts, going to different gyms and the school, you know, doing the saunas and swimming and everything, man. Everything I could possibly do, I tried to do. And I got that task in my mind that, man, I need to do that. I need to be better. I need to be the best. I need to continue at what I'm doing, and I need to be better than I was yesterday. But I have a standard in my mind that I have to coincide with, and I have a goal that I need. Goal was playing and starting both ways. That was what I wanted. And I accomplished it. And after you accomplish it, you then realize that your brain functions off of goals. Well, now I got to try to go to college. See if I can do that. See if I can be good enough to do that. See if that's something that's in the cards for me. And a lot of the time, we feel as though we're unhappy or we're not doing enough. And it's because you don't have good goals in your mind, you know? And you say to yourself, well, yeah, I do. I have good goals in my mind. I want to be this, and I want to be this, and I want to do this. But that's not really a goal. That's just something that you believe you needed to do, right? You believe sometimes like what society tells you have to do. You need to make a family right now. You got to be 22, married, have a family, have kids, and right now. And that's just not for you right now. What you're seeing out there is a percentage that is not actually true for you right now. Now I know for me, you know, I'm 36, man. No kids, no, you know, nothing, no family like that. And I look at myself and I'm like, damn, you failing. Damn, you're doing bad. Now I will tell you, a lot of that it's not due to somebody else, man. It's due to me and my own actions. It's due to things that I've done that I've failed in the working towards a goal, right? A goal was being the best at a career. A goal was achieving a family. But in the meantime, I lost sight of that goal. And I just kept doing each little task, boom, 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 but not realizing that I'm letting out the bigger aspect. I'm letting out what needed to be done. I'm letting out that I needed to focus on people who were in my life. All I did was think, well, if I do better at this, I do better at this, I do better at this. You can be career driven, but if that's your life, you're missing out on what is important. You're missing out on things that will do good for you because your mind is stuck at that specific thing. So you need to realize that it's not about you failing. It's not about feeling overwhelmed by tasks. It's about the idea that you need to find the goal that is right for you. Don't use a goal that you're seeing off of other people. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. You need to take a goal that is right for you. Reassess your life, man. Like really reassess your life and say to yourself, man, I want to make a change. What makes me happy? If it ain't what you're doing right now, then don't do that. Don't live a life for everybody else. Nobody else is going to be able to do what you do for yourself. Don't do that. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in what you want to be. Have faith in moving forward. And don't let the negatives of your past dictate your future. Don't blame anybody else. Just keep working hard.